Is anyone surprised? No is the answer to that. And let's just go take 2 on this. Right, hooray. Hello, everyone. Look at so many of you here already chatting. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so hello, Anne and Maureen and Dawn and Sheila and Ida, Corinne, Kelly, Marjean. Hello, everyone. Lovely to have you here. I know why so many of you are here, because it's a public holiday in the US. So you are all celebrating President's Day. Hello, Melanie. How are you? So lovely, lovely to have you all here and live. So I know live is a bit different for some of you, and that's okay. Love it. Just seeing if there are any. Oh, New Zealand's wet. It's actually sunny here. We've had rain every day last week, sometime during the day, but we have a nice sunny day today. So the lounge blanket got washed today, and my towels. So I'm taking advantage of the sunshine. So today I have some big news for you. This morning, Australia time, Stampin' Up announced free shipping for 3 days. So the 18th, 19th and 20th, which is tomorrow for us in Australia, not in the US. So the 18th till the 20th, so 3 days of free shipping. In Australia, for orders over $65, you will attract free shipping, and of course if your order is over 125, you get product of the month, which is a gorgeous Painted Illusions designer series paper. Still, I was talking to my team leader last night. I said I'd show them, but we didn't have enough time to connect with each other in person before today. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Shaz. Lovely to have you here. Hello, Jane. Hello, Kathy. Well, I'm not actually using the whole suite. Maybe not, Kathy. So, don't forget your bonus days redemptions end at the end of the month, which is next week. Like, that's just crazy. Our join offer with the Stampin' Positioner, which is this amazing tool. So if you are in Australia and you're not a demonstrator and would like to join up with me, you can receive that free. So nothing extra, it just comes in your box, and at the moment it is exclusive to our joining offer. It will be coming at some stage later in the year. Don't know when, but for the moment it is exclusive for the joining offer. And we have our last chance products, which will be great to get your free shipping on. And we have our amazing January kits. I haven't put in an order since earlier in the month, so I'm still considering the kits. I don't know about you, but they are pretty cute. Hello, Miss Charlotte. How are you? Oh, Marjean, that is the worst timing ever. And we, as leaders, hand on my heart, I did not know about free shipping until everyone else did this morning. Free shipping is not something they give leaders a heads up on. So I can tell you, I'm sorry. That's just really crappy timing indeed. So today I have grabbed out some things to play with. So I've grabbed out the Nature Symphony stamp. Now I've played with the dies a week ago with you. We used the cutout to make some cards with the Nature Walk paper, but I thought, oh, I haven't used a stamp, so let's do that. And my neglected background stamp, I've made one card with this background stamp, which is Lasting Linen, and I thought they went very well together to create my own designer series paper or create a background to put Nature Symphony on. Now, I may add in other stamps. I'm not sure. They're just the two I wanted to showcase. So that's where I went last night, where I was thinking, what am I going to do? Because I don't think I promised you guys anything last week. If you remember, because my memory is so terrible at the moment, if you remember that I promised to show you something, please put it in the chat, and I will definitely showcase that on Thursday. Oh no, Charlotte, not you too. I do have bonus coupons to use, actually. That is something I do have to use, so I will be popping in an order in the next couple of days, because why not take advantage of free shipping? Okay, so I am going to flip around, turn off my overhead light so we don't have shadows, and get into creating. Hello Pam, lovely to have you here. I'm just going to lose you for a second. Just going to pop you down here and move my stand and get everything ready. Oh, and you received your order yesterday. Well, you'll have to see if there's anything else that you guys have to have in your collection. Okay, so here we go. Whoops, get rid of those comments for a second. I think that's pretty good. Oh, playing with... I was thinking about playing with As Cute as a Bug, but the dies are currently unavailable. So I'm not playing with that. I'm trying to work out whether it is just my iPad or is my screen not clean. Hold on, let me have a look. No, my camera seems clean. It just might be the light off the iPad. Okay, I'll be back, and because we're going to do a bit of searching, which is why I've got my iPad there. Okay. Okay, so that is my free shipping graphic. Did that up this morning. But I want to go into Safari and not look at November online exclusives. I just want to look up, and I want to look up Nature Symphony. And I want to specifically look up Stampin up. And you don't need to put, oh my dear word, you don't need to put punctuation in here. So punctuation doesn't help at all. So if I put in stamp set, bye. Okay, and then I go to images, and this will give me a look at what other people have done with the stamp set. And look, people have done, like looking at this, people have done some pretty simple things with it. That looks fantastic. So they've combined Nature Symphony and the product of the month from last month, which is a Fabulous Sayings, or Fabulous Sayings and other sets. So there's some really simple things that we can do with it. Like, we don't need to do a lot, or we can do a lot. Like, it's really up to us. And of course, there is a die that goes with this. Do I think I will use that today? I don't know. We'll have to see. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Just pre-warning you. Okay. Oh, this is This is one that she's used the stamp and the die, so it just gives a bit more layering, which is nice. Oh, layering the stamp and the die. That looks good as well. We could definitely do that, but just having a looky-see. Or they've used emboss resist on this one. That's a good technique to use with it because it's quite a solid stamp set, so that works well. I feel like I'm missing a lot of chat here. Oh, I'm glad you put it off as well, Kathy. Oh, nice, Anne. Nice, nice. I can't fussy cut at the moment. Oh, thank you for the bless yous. Charlotte, Kathy, and I are the winners in the procrastination stakes. Ooh, so they've used this little background stamp here on the background to create a background. Now that looks good. I'm not sure. Look, I wouldn't maybe do the multicolor, but that works well. Okay, so I'm just, oh, that's using some designer series paper and the background stamp in the background. Just looking at what other people have done. I'm not looking to copy anyone, but I'm just looking at things people have done and kind of go from there with what works for me. And as I said, I may add other stamp sets. So this is similar to what we did. Let me see if I can find that photo of what we did. Now, you might get a great look at some of the photos I take here, but yes. So here they are. These are the cards that I made last week using the Nature Symphony dies. And we use a stamp set for the sentiment. So that's what I've done. And then, no, I do not want to share it. Thank you very much. And then there was these ones where I paired the Greenery Lane DSP with the dies, and that's where I got those pieces from, was from making these cards. Good afternoon, Cheryl. How are you? You just don't know with ordering. Like we last had free shipping in December. So when I was changing my graphic, I use a very similar graphic, and it was exactly the same. So it was December, around the same time, maybe a bit earlier in the month. But yeah, so that's December, that's like 2 months. So yeah, and I can't remember when we had it before then. But it's about every 2 to 3 months they appear to be doing free shipping. Yes, that's exactly right, Charlotte. And what I do for that, as soon as a promotion comes out, I normally stay up till midnight my time when it goes live, and I put that order in straight away. So that's kind of my way of getting around it. I rarely pay for expedited shipping or anything like that. That's kind of not something I generally do because I'm normally not buying for something that I need desperately. Sometimes I do, but my orders come pretty quick. So the Australian guys aren't too bad with their picking. Like, it's not Stampin' Up people doing it. We do have an outside company doing that, and that's like totally fine. Okay, Stampin' Up logo is facing up and facing towards me. Great. Because of my broken thumb. Thumb's doing fine. Washed my hair this morning. So I probably shouldn't be washing my hair, but that's just the way it is. Now, I am wondering, do I really want to take this background stamp off the back of this? And I think my answer is no. I may, I'd almost likely use the stamp positioner for the sprigs, but for the background stamp, I'm thinking I don't want to. And I just want to pop it on here. Now I'm thinking subtle background. I want to grab my basic beige. I might do a couple of different colours for the background. So this is the lasting linen background stamp. So this came out in the November online exclusives. So this is this one. Actually, I can move myself over this way because this is just got the acetate backing on it. I am just putting it on a silicone mat so I don't have to chase it all over my glass mat. Actually, it wouldn't even matter. Oh yeah, absolutely, Charlotte. And what was it, last catalogue release, or was it a pre-order? Australia took a long while as well. Like it was, yeah, the shipping wasn't quick, and there was a long weekend in there as well, which didn't help matters in the slightest. So background stamps, I've inked it up, I've popped on my piece of paper. I'm just going to pop a scratch piece of paper down and just give it some even pressure and pick this up, and I have this gorgeous background. Now I think these are smaller pieces. I'm just using what was cut up. I didn't get an email. Oh, it's on the Demonstrator website, Anne, about free shipping. I didn't get an email. I checked the Demonstrator website. I had seen that other people, because I slept in a bit this morning, took advantage of a free morning, yeah, I'd seen other people posting about it. So that's basic beige. Let's do crumb cake. So I think I'm going to get progressively darker with these and see which ones we like. Oh. Okay, so I am not going to clean this because I'm just going to from a lighter ink to a darker ink, and the basic beige is not going to it's not going to contaminate my crumb cake ink pad at all. Okay, so pop this down. Is that straight? No, doesn't matter. Maybe, but I don't think it does. Not for what I'm doing today. I'm not looking for straight lines or anything like that. Okay, so I did miss a bit around the edge, but you can see the difference between the basic beige and the crumb cake. So I'm assuming the crumb cake will dry back a bit. I was going to go a bit darker, but I don't think I'm going to. I wouldn't mind maybe doing a grey. So I will close up my ink pads, and I will, then I think I'll go like a smoky slate. Yeah, I think hearing all of Anne's weather issues, I'm not sure that New Zealand is a country that I really want to go and live in. Because, yeah, it's cold. Sorry, who asked me about my thumb? Corinne. I do have an extra bit of Velcro on my splint. The thermoplastic split over the weekend. So this join here split. So they've put some Velcro over it to hold the join together. But yeah, it's all good. Like nothing major happened. It was basically holding itself, but it's still like flapping a little bit, and this is holding it together perfectly. So yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. So I'm just going to, well, this is a bit not damp enough. Yeah. Okay, so just having, I know it's beautiful. I have been there. I went there for on stage. That was a number of years ago now. I don't think they were expecting you to beat up the splint that much. My mother did. My mother said, I'm surprised the splint lasted that long. And I went, thanks for the vote of confidence, Mum. I did say that in my head. I did not say that to her. But the physio said, oh, that's what happens with these splints. So it's all good. It's all good. Like, and yeah, nothing's actually wrong. Bev, I must admit, where I am on the central coast of New South Wales, we have had a wet summer. So yes, okay, so this is clean. This is now hopefully a little, yep, that's dry now. And I'm going to get smoky slate. So I'm not stamping any of these off. These are just full strength, and then we'll go from there and see how we go. Obviously, I think we are going for a green card because, where is my cloth? It's over here. Because, well, I suppose we could do like autumnal leaves and do, we could do autumnal leaves and go orange or like occasion craze. Maybe that might look good with the crumb cake, because that's kind of got that colouring as well. I'm making sure I'm grabbing the edges this time. Although this doesn't look bad. I don't think those voids, it'd be different if the void was in the middle. So I've got a little void there at the top, but that's fine. So that is our smoky slate. So they are our three colours. And just think, if you were stamping off, you would get, don't hold things in your left hand, Ellen, because you can't grip them. So we've got basic beige, crumb cake, and smoky slate. I love that you've got the bigger, like, threads of linen in the stamp as well, and it's not just all that fine linen thread. It's exactly how linen is in real life, which I love. Did I miss Dawn? I didn't miss Dawn coming in. Okay, so I'm liking my occasion craze on the other one and on this one. So I'm just going to have to work out what colours I am going to use for everything else. I think the basic beige, I can do anything. Should we try a silhouette on the, I could go like basic grey stamped twice and go for a silhouette on the smoky slate, just for something different. Trying to find different ways, because, you know, they're leaves. But I want to show you different ways to use the leaves. Okay. So I'm totally finished with this stamp now. So I've created my three backgrounds. Just going to pop that away. Try and get this in. It's dipping in rather than dipping out. There we go. There we go. All done. So lasting linen, you get a really great texture in it, which I love. Okay, so let's get Cajun Craze. I know I'm starting with a really strong colour. Oh, the silhouette would look nice. Maybe a pop of ribbon colour. Can you define what you mean about ribbon colour? Or I can definitely add in some ribbon. That's not an issue at all. But I'm not sure what you mean by, do you just mean a normal piece of ribbon? Just a bit confused. Okay, this is where I'm going to bring in this. So I am going to, because no, I can still use this. Great. So I'm going to show you that the Stampin' Positioner has a little triangle here, and your pieces of paper just sit in between the two pins. Okay. And no, that isn't even. There we go. Now, I'm also going to add some texture doing one of my favorite things. And I think I can still do that thing on the Stampin' Positioner. So let me just grab this out. Now, do I think my cards are going to be like totally different from cards that have been done out there? Probably not, but that's okay. I'd use red ribbon. I don't have any red ribbon, actually. I have Secret Sea ribbon. I have the gold ribbon. I have basic colours in Baker's Twine. Do you think I can get this off? I have basic colours in Baker's Twine, and I have the blue that was in the mini catalogue that's on the last chance list, and I have basic beige ink. So I'm just considering here, do I do a landscape card or do I do a portrait card? I might do a bit of a landscape card for this one. This one has like totally moved, and I just want this slightly off. Okay, so let's get this back. I'm not sure I'm loving the strength of these magnets, but I do have my other magnets that I can use. Okay, this has stuck just a little, but it didn't actually move anything, so that's good. Just popping this back on here, using the back of my hand. It's already fairly opaque. Actually, I may have already done this. Hey Sue, how are you? No late note today. Okay. Hello Donna, how are you? Maybe red gems. I'm not even sure I have any red gems. I could make some red gems. But which ones? Oh, you mean with the silhouette. Okay. I don't know. We shall have to see when we get there. Sorry. This ink pad has not been used in quite a while. Despite the fact I love this colour, I just haven't used it in a while. And I think we're talking like a long while. Okay. Now, giving this a really nice ink up, because this is, I even dare say, this ink pad may need a re-ink. Whoops, let's see how this stamps down for us. Oh, okay, I just missed this bit in the middle. Oh, that looks really good. Now I want to move this paper, and you guys probably know exactly what I want to do here. I want to create a stamped off silhouette here. So 2 bangs for our buck. Really like that. That looks really good. So you've got, it looks like there's another branch behind at a different, like same colour but different. Thank you, Charlotte. Okay, I'm just getting as much extra ink off as I can. Loving that my stamped image is all protected here. And then I will take this. Now, if I was to use a green with the beige, what green would we be using? I'm going to go in and do the silhouette one next. So you've got time to answer which green should I use. So I'm giving you a bit of time, but very happy with that. Yeah, really like that. I'm just wondering if I use the little one coming in from the top. Don't know yet. That's okay. We're just making some card fronts. Now, I may be able to just use that edge quite well, because that's where, that's where it sits. Okay. Get my, actually, close the ink pad is going to be helpful. There we go. And I want to go back around and grab basic grey. Now, if I need my basic grey darker, I can definitely do that. Good morning, Tanya. How are you? So we're just looking for colours to go with my basic beige. So what green or what other colour would you like this greenery to be? Just while I stamp this, and just remember, if this doesn't look right color wise, I can always do a second layer. So if it's not dark enough for my liking, okay, did I just miss stamp some of that or miss ink it? I don't mind it like that, actually. And then I'm just going to give that a bit of a, on another angle, and get off the residual ink here, if there is residual ink. No, there really wasn't residual ink, but that's okay. I have, just let me get that in a spot where I'm happy. So I'm going to do the actual real stamping off that you would do. So get this inked up, get my scrap piece of paper, give it a bit of a stamp, flick it right over, and put the ink right there. There we go. That is a much lighter image, and I really like that. So that is that one. Any greens? No, green is my choice. Or could do a timid tiger. We've already done Cajun Craze, so just going to have a drink of water while I'm So I could do Granny Apple Green, Old Olive Garden Green, Shaded Spruce, Pretty Peacock, or I could even bring in some Shy Shamrock. Charlotte likes garden green. Let's go with the ever faithful garden green. Okay, so I've got that in the corner. Oops. Oh, I haven't cleaned my stamp yet. So we need to do that. Okay. Oh, I have such an itchy nose. No, I'm not going to sneeze again. It's a literal itchy nose. Oh, Pretty Peacock. Or maybe. Okay, I'll change to Pretty Peacock then. Because two of you, Charlotte changed her mind and Maureen came in as well. So we'll go Pretty Peacock. Such a pretty blue-green. But we're not doing traditional colours here. Okay, that is all clean. Let me just run my hand over it to make sure it's dry. Now, I need to make a confession. Many of you may have seen on Facebook last night, I did no crafting on the weekend. None at all. Well, one, I had to get my splint fixed on Sunday, so I had to go back to emergency because the people that I needed to do it don't work on the weekend. Like, how rude. So yes, I spent some time reading my book in the waiting room, which wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but hey. Okay, so we're giving that a turn and then just going in with our second generation. So that creates some really nice fullness to our image. Now, I did kind of not get it as solid as I might have wanted on that one. Jeez, that looks good. Thank you, girls, for that suggestion. Well, for confirming that suggestion. That's very happy with that. I'm going to close the ink pad. We may use it again, but I just have had too many things happen when I've had opening pads, and I don't particularly want to colour my splint. Oh my God, could you imagine? My Stampin' chamois. Now, I don't feel that I need my stamp cleaner with photopolymer stamps. So my stamp chamois with demineralized or distilled water works really well for me. So the demineralized water stops it from getting stinky. I often find that. Yeah, thank you, Charlotte. I'm glad you changed your mind. Now, just carefully take this off. We are discovering it is a little delicate, not too delicate, just a little bit. Okay, so I've got this. Now, what I'm just going to move the stamp positioner out of the way, just so I can do some planning of where my next move is. So all these three cards are going to be identical. So this is Basic Beige with the Pretty Peacock, the Smoky Slate with the Basic Grey, And then this is the crumb cake with Cajun craze. So they are all on basic white card bases. Okay, so now I have this little one that I could bring in from the top, but I also have this grungy one. That's the only, like, it's texture, a great texture stamp. So what I could do is like create some texture here for the sentiment to go. So tell me what sentiment we've got. I like you lots, you make me smile, to a great guy, and thank you. Now, I'm not opposed to making more masculine cards. I know I made masculine cards last week, but these cards will go like either way. They will work perfectly. So I'm thinking maybe about there, and maybe doing the stamped off version of the corresponding ink, and then I can come in with the darker ink on top for the sentiment. You make me smile. Okay, so need my Cajun craze. I'm just going to move these up over here out of the stamping line and the ink line. Okay, one I could make 2 male and 1 female. Because seriously, I have so many female cards. It is ridiculous. Okay, right. So where's my scrap paper? I've just got this. Yeah, great. That works there. It's lighter than I thought of because I am going on the background, but it still works. It's just enough to give us a grounding space. Okay, now putting the opening pad out of the way, only because I don't know, I'm thinking maybe Secret C for the sentiment, because it's a great black alternative, and then I can have the sentiments all like kind of the same, and just use, I was going to use the heel of my hand there. I need to use my other hand. Corinne, not really. I am normally an Olympic buff, and I tape it all and I watch it and yeah, do all of that. But this year I said to myself, I cannot make that time commitment. So I really haven't been watching it. Watched a bit when I was like, if it's on and I am somewhere, I will watch it. Maybe this one needs like a double go over. Yep, the double go over for that one definitely was needed, because of all the greys, but I don't think we'll need it for the pretty peacock. And I'm going out on a limb and I'm not even cleaning my basic grey. I'm just closing this off screen, so in case anything happens, it doesn't fall on the piece that we're using. But I must admit, from what I have seen, Corinne, I'm very happy with how the Aussies are going. We're doing pretty well. I had someone somewhere in the last couple of days ask if Aussies have snow. And yes, we do. We do have an alpine region in between New South Wales, ACT and Victoria. We do have an alpine region. So, yeah. Oh, this one has to be my favorite color combo. I'm just loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh, you are, Sue. Yes, I didn't even watch the figure skating, Margine. I feel guilty, but for my time right now, it was the best decision. Yeah, I don't even know where I was. I may have been at the hospital, not that I was sick, it was just my splint tissue. And I was watching the big downhill skiing, like with the really big, I don't even know what the event's called. Whoa, almost lost an ink pad on the floor, where they have the big skis and they have to like crouch down as much as they can to go as far as they can. I watch that one. That one's always interesting to watch because now it shows you the angle that the Olympian got, how close the Olympian got to their skis. Like one guy was 45 degrees and I went, oh, okay, that's good. And then the next guy was like 25 degrees. Like that ankle, like it's the ankle flexibility I was very, very impressed with. So here I am saying I haven't watched the Olympics, but apparently I've watched more than what I thought. Okay. And I've watched a bit of the moguls. And yeah, I've watched bits and pieces. But nothing that I've actually planned to sit there. It's all been in just because I was there. Okay, so we've done this. I know we spoke about how we're going for time. We're going wonderful for time. I'm not in a rush today. I'm only in a... Not in a rush, but I know Owen wants me to help him with a few things this afternoon. Not event. Okay, no one said anything. Okay, so how do we feel about putting a greenery up there? This is while I grab out the sentiments. You can tell me what you think about having one up there or just leave the one at the bottom. Okay, Secret C and block. Put it this way. Okay, so Secret C, got that. See, Secret C would have looked really good on this one, but alas, I did not. And yeah, I think Secret C will look great. And if it doesn't, oh well, it's a made card. So we're actually going fairly flat and just inky. So I think the answer always is embellishments. But I think we'll definitely need to add something not papery to this. How would the small greenery look out coming from the side, like more parallel to the sentiment? Like that? I don't know. I was thinking because this one came in from the corner, the other one coming in from the corner might look good. Or is it a small shrubbery? A Monty Python fan, I see. Sorry, my husband is also a Monty Python fan. And actually, I was watching a documentary? I don't even know what I was watching. And they were talking about a Monty Python skit. And they were saying that this skit, I can't even remember the guy's name, but this skit was all because of this one Aussie guy. You make me smile. I like that. Is it straight? No. Should I have used the stamp positioner? Yes. But that's fine. It's all good. I'm not sure it's a small shrubbery. I definitely just think it's a branch, but thank you for the giggle. Okay. And the actual Secret Sea does actually look more blue with the pretty peacock. Sorry if you can hear my dryer. Look straight to you. Very good. Very good. And it does look bolder in real life. So I'll bring it up closer so you can definitely read it. There you go. Yeah, from further away, the You Make Me Smile doesn't look prominent, but it does. Okay, so I wanted to change the You Make Me Smile to a great guy. And then I'll make sure I put like happy birthday in the middle. Now, I didn't get anything positive for the small shrubbery, so I'll just pop that stamp back. I can always grab it back out if someone feels particularly strongly about me using it. I just don't like losing stamps. Wow. Okay. Just going to pop this on a piece of paper, then pick it up. Okay, this isn't straight on the block, but that doesn't mean we won't stamp it straight on the card. Now that is definitely not straight, but that's fine, it's all good. They look good. Okay, closing ink pad. Thanks, Corinne. I think the You Make Me Smile is more prominent, as in it just takes up more room. But I could put a happy birthday or a something under the To a Great Guy. No. No, I know what one I'm looking for, and it's banner sayings, and I've got a small happy birthday that I can just pop under there, and I think that will make that just look a little bit more. It's not just To a Great Guy, and the happy birthday is the one that I've used the most. Or happy birthday to a great guy, happy birthday, before or after, I don't know. To a great guy, no, I think a happy birthday to a great guy works a little bit better. Yeah, happy birthday to a great guy. Would that have changed my actual spacing on these? Yeah, it actually would have, but that's okay. Okay, Secret Sea is open, ready for business. My finger is just priming my stamp. It got caught on my splint. It's fine, it's fine. It's there, it's done. Now I can... Same thing just happened. Yep, it just got caught. That's okay, it's stamped, it's readable, it's all good. So, happy birthday to a great guy on both of those with a corner of Secret Sea. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to go really simple, and I'm going to pair all of these card fronts with the corresponding colour. So, I'm going to want a Cajun Craze, a pretty peacock. I'm not sure about the grey, so I'll just show you that stamping close up. Perfect. No. Done. Yes. Handmade, absolutely. Okay, so I'm just going to clean these two stamps because they're little and I don't want to lose them. That would be like my worst nightmare, losing little sentiment stamps. Okay, just see some extra ink on there, so grab that off. Ooh, sun has gone behind a cloud. It suddenly got very dull in here. I'm there going, no. I'm still campaigning for red with the smoky slate. I don't think I can do it, Charlotte. What does everyone else think? I don't know. Sorry, I've just got a dry corner on my Stampin' chamois that I just wanted to spray. There we go. Now, pop these back on their sheets so I know where they are and they are not lost. Okay. Done. That is safe. Block away, and this is safe. Just trying to not lose stamps as I go along today. And we didn't use that many, so I didn't have to grab out my big block. Okay, let me pop this one back in as well. Try and keep nice and tidy so we don't lose things. Okay. Oh my dear word. Do you think that will play for me? Yes, it will. Okay, so this is a look at the banner saying set. Just in case you missed it, it was an online exclusive in November as well with the lasting linen set, but it has fantastic sentiments, just nice little ones that you can nestle in with other pieces. I have lost, no I haven't. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. I was thinking maybe like a bow of linen thread, but I'm actually thinking no to a bow of linen thread and more leaning towards like just a little cluster of sentiments like under the sentiment. A little cluster of embellishments under the sentiment is actually what I was trying to say. Now, we're finished with the stamp positioner, so I will move that because I'm about to create a cardstock avalanche. Okay, so I need Pretty Peacock. So sorry if I moved you guys there. I happen to have a card base already of Pretty Peacock. So that's good. Occasion Craze. Is that this one here? Yes. And once again, I appear to have a card front, or a card base, rather. I'm not sure what to do for our grey. I know, kind of want to jazz this up a bit because it's very monochromatic, but if we're staying with the silhouette look, I'm thinking we will have to go basic grey. have in here? Oh, luck is on our side. We have not had to grab out our trimmer at all. Everything has been pre-cut previously. It's like we need a previously slide. Not that I can do that, but I'll just fold all these. If one can pick up the bone folder. So even for such simple cards, we've still used a fair few colours. I think this one, okay, this one is too wide, so I will need my trimmer down, but it is a big enough piece for a card base. Yes, so we're just going to have a look at what gems we can add to jazz it up. And these cards have actually come together really, really easily. Like, they're a simple design. 10.5. They're a very simple design. But something that can be mass produced. You can do different colors to get a different look. And I just want to score right here. So using the light grey to score and the dark, or the light to score and the dark to cut. How many times have I gone to score and cut? And I have done it recently. Lucky there is always paper in my stash. There we go. Although there was one colour, my crumb cake is running really low, so I need to check if I have a spare piece. Okay, so see, that just works, doesn't it? That looks great. Besides the fact that that is like really quite crooked, or maybe I just cut it crooked when I cut the other side. No one yelled at me for cutting crooked. Oh, Charlotte, I'm so sorry for you. And no one knows that that little slither of cardstock was even there. And how the hell did I just throw that perfectly into my recycle box? I will never ever know. Okay. Well, that was a big piece of glue. I squeezed way too hard. Whoops-a-days. Okay. Leave that there because we're going to do the rest while we're here. But I always think you start with a good base. So we started with our lasting linen, and then we create some focal points, add your sentiment, and then I always think the best bit is embellishing at the end. Okay, that's good. Now I've got, oh, there we go. Got my basic grey piece, which just needs a little more persuasion. That is persuaded enough that it is mostly staying closed. Little dots, not big dots. Great. Haven't tried this, but I knew it would look good. Loving that. Loving that these appear to be like 9.5 high, and it just gives you a lot more of that colour in the background card base to really pull the card together. which I love. Now this is a top folding. This one needs a bit of persuasion too. This is a top folding card rather than being a side folding. Okay. Great. And I find it much easier to put my glue on what I'm gluing to, because then when I hold this, I'm not getting gluey hands. And I can always go in and add more glue to corners or that if I need to after the fact. But I just like doing this. Not quite, sweetheart, I'm still going. Did you want to come say hi and see what I've done or see what I'm doing? No? Okay. It's Owen. Owen normally doesn't participate where Lavender does. When she's home, that is. Oh, you like the grey base, Charlotte. I'm glad you do. Okay, so we're back to here now. So they're all on a card base. Technically, I could leave them as is. I really could. They're beautiful cards. Charlotte, I don't have red ribbon, I promise you. But let's see. I'll just move this stamp set out of the way. Let's see what we can do. Look, these brown ones could work on the Cajun Craze, because I know I don't have any Cajun Craze in my stash. Don't think they will work. Don't think those ones will. Or, oh no, it's to a guy. I was going to say the druzy ones might work well with that one, but I think they're a bit tizzy for a guy. Petal Pink works well with Cajun Craze. I shall keep that in my brain as I flick through. Now, no, they're a bit too cream, where this is definitely white. Okay, this Petal Pink in here does actually, so I've got Petal Pink here. And they are certainly more orange in that set of embellishments. Okay, I have no Pretty Peacock. But I do have clear ones that I could use. So these are, and these are on the last chance list, these are the frosted iridescent embellishments. Just having a look through my side ones. Now these ones would work. I do have an open pack. These are the Moody palette glossy dots. These ones will work with the Pretty Peacock. Now I'm thinking just go really basic. Oh, see the black with the blue, it's not working, but I do have, okay, I do have Secret Sea that I can use here. And I'm thinking, do I just use white? Because I don't have anything grey. Or I could colour them grey. Rhinestones, they go with everything. It's a guy card, Charlotte. Yes, I know, it's a guy card. So I'm just trying to keep it basic And you are right, it's a guide card, but it doesn't mean we can't use embellishments. Okay, so take your pick tool with the crafter's tips accessories on it. So I think I'm just going to add a grouping of 3. So 1, please come off, because this matches the sentiment. Now it matches the sentiment on everyone, but the sentiment like looks different on everyone, but because this has the blue base, it's just going to work perfectly. So I have my little cluster of 3 here on the pretty peacock. So that was the Moody palette dots. Now this one, I have 2 options. I have my streak dots, and these are in brown. I think the streak dots will just look better. Oh, do you know what? I even have beige ones on these ones, and these are on the last chance list. I've got beige and pecan. Maybe the pecan will look better because that's more of that tone. I think that's going to work really well. So these are the neutral matte dots, and being matte and not blingy, no offense, yes, I'm already there, girls. I didn't read your comments. I was just doing it in my head. But oh yeah, they look great. So I'm using 2 big and a little, kind of using the same design on all of them. I'm just bringing it up here. So the pecan does work really well, but the streak dots would have worked well as well. So I just have a little bit of a lifted corner here, so we're just going to fix that up. And Sue, the rhinestones would have worked really well with this as well. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there for a second or 2, and that is that corner dealt with almost. It just did lift up. There we go. That's that corner. So we've got those, and our grey one. It is because I don't want to add blue, but will black be too black, or will white? I don't think the iridescent ones are going to work. I think it's going to add something that I don't necessarily want to add. So we're down to, I just want to try these and see if the Secret C comes off as blue or black, because it is a great black substitute, where I think if I use the black, it will be too stark. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm going with that one, but where that one on my shirt, where the black almost looks too stark. Yes, Donna, you may enable me. That is totally fine. But you enabled me to use. Not, do you know what? I'm going to go with the black. I'm going to change my mind completely. And the black does work. And sadly, so many of these are on the last chance list. They're fantastic. And they're great neutrals. They're great for masculine cards, as I've shown. Okay. Because I can't do that to find the opening. I'm finding a couple of things a little bit hard at the moment. Okay, now these ones. So I used the Moody palette glossy dots. I use the neutral, I use these twice. So the neutral matte dots. So we're doing well. Do you know what? We are done. We are done. Do you have, I don't have Pebble Path because that is no longer a current colour. So I don't have Pebbled Path. Just going to put the lid on the glue because that's important. Oh, no problem, Susie. Lovely to have you here for a little bit. You can see the end product and then find out how we got there. Okay, so guys, do not forget free shipping. Tomorrow, being so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is free shipping. Do not miss that. And you can use your free coupons with free shipping as long as your order is over $65. So you can't have $65 then use your coupons because that takes you under $65. So what you want to do is have $65 as after you've applied your coupons. Okay, so this is our silhouette card. So we use Smoky Slate in the background paired with basic grey, and we have used a touch of Secret Sea, and we've used our black embellishments with this one, which is my favourite. Thank you for the colour suggestions. Hey, Ray, no problems. We've used basic beige, pretty peacock, and the Secret Sea again with Secret Sea embellishments. And for this one is my second favourite. We have used crumb cake as our background with Cajun Craze, and we've used pecan pie embellishments, which is a very light version of pecan pie, I may say. And we've used the Secret Sea again. So the stamp sets we used, I'm just going to create an ink avalanche. So lasting linen is our background. We used Nature's Symphony for our texture and our branch, and we also used 2 of the sentiments here, and I also added in a happy birthday sentiment from Banner Sayings. So we just needed that. We did use the Stampin positioner just to get great backgrounds. Oh no, I didn't use that. I used it for our branch, and I also stamped off whilst it was in the stamp positioner. I just moved the paper, and that was great. Oh, no problem, Sheila. No problems at all. So nothing else I need to remind you about. If you have any suggestions of what you would like me to play with on Thursday, please tell me. Maybe I might crack some embossing folders, because that is something I don't use. Oh, thank you, Bev. They are simple and effective, and literally, besides that one sentiment, 2 stamp sets, background and our focal point, which happens to have sentiments in it. That's what I love about Stampin' Up. Stamp sets. Majority of the stamp sets do have some images, and we have some sentiments to go with it. Not all, but majority of them, and it just makes for simple stamping because they're designed to go together. And then you can do something simple like this just with the simple background. Now you could substitute the background for a subtle designer series paper, so you could definitely just use a subtle designer series paper and then stamp on it. I just chose to use the background stamp and prove that you can use a linen on a masculine card, and it just creates a wonderful texture. Okay, I will use embossing folder on Thursday, so come back and see what I do with the embossing folder. I shall see you then. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them, and I've inspired you. So a hubby card, awesome. That's great. So have a good one. Stay safe. I hope you have good weather between now and then, and I will see you next time. Bye.